Good morning. I'm doing a quick makeup demo. The key to any good makeup look for the that's gonna last all day is proper skin prep. So last night I did a skin polish, which is an exfoliating polish that you put on your skin. It's a mask, put it on for 10 to 15 minutes, and then you rinse it off with cool water, and that gives you a nice exfoliated skin without it being over exfoliated. And then I put on a little bit of skin therapy this morning, and then I just am putting on a little bit of Due Date. Due Date is a face oil. I like a face oil. Face oils make me feel really hydrated. It makes my skin feel really good, and it makes my makeup go on really well. I like to make sure that it's good and like massaged into my face. I'm a little bougie, so I do like to use my face rollers. This one is a Moonstone. Basically, it can help promote blood flow and circulation and things like that. It just feels good. I have a teeny refrigerator, and that keeps it nice and cool. And so it just feels really good, which is my favorite aspect about it. So I'm just doing a quick little bougie. You don't have to do this. I just like to. I think it just feels good. It kind of invigorates the skin and gets the blood flow going. And that's just a little Moonstone roller. And then what I'm going to go in is I'm going to take my makeup sponge. I'm going to get it a little bit wet because I personally, there's so many ways that you can apply foundation to your face. I like to use this big sponge just because it's quick and painless and it doesn't take all day on myself. When I do makeup on my clients, I like to use a brush, and sometimes even on myself, I like to use my finger, depending on what I'm doing. So always make sure that your hands are nice and clean before you start. I have a brand new foundation, so this makes me really happy. All you do is kind of wiggle a little bit of product into the sponge, and you just dab it around. I like this foundation a lot. This is our Botanical Foundation from Limelight by Elko. And what I like about it is it gives you full coverage quickly without feeling heavy and cakey. You can see that I have really discolored skin, very pink in some areas. I have probably mild rosacea. I also have hormonal acne. Thank you, year 41, for the hormonal acne. Super appreciate it. Just gonna go in and grab just a little bit more product. Bounce it around. And that's basically all I'm doing is I'm doing what's called stippling. And that's where you stipple around your face or hop around your face with a sponge. And like, okay, that's just foundation. Can we see the difference in like that side of my face and that side of my face? A couple more things that I want to block out. Like I've got really dark circles under my eyes. This is a genetic thing. Dun, dun, dun. And I'm just going to go back in with just a little more product. Quick and painless. I don't think makeup should take you 7 hours to complete on your own face. I like a streamlined morning, as I call it, where you basically just throw down some product and you're out the door. A lot of us are busy. A lot of us have kids. My kids are home. We homeschool this year, so I have to go do that. I have to go take care of that. I can tell that they're already not doing what I asked them to do. So that's what I do. Anyways, so now I'm going in with just a little bit of our concealer, just where I basically need it. I kind of just use it around my eye area. I can move my face up a bit because I can't tell if you guys can tell, but the comments are in the way. So I'm just trying to be out of the way of the comments. And that's nice and concealed. And yet it's not heavy, it's not cakey. It doesn't feel like your face is going to be 25 extra pounds. I'm trying to hear what my kids are saying, but it's not working. And then I'm just going to go over just to kind of blend things out. And then I kind of press in around my nose just to make sure I got it good. And don't forget the tip of your nose. Tip of your nose. I see it all the time. People forget like the tip of their nose and then the blending into your neckline. So into the neckline, I kind of just press it down, blend it around, hop it around, do all the things. And then if you're like me and you have dark hairline, you kind of just sort of press it into the hairline a little bit. And then I have a very expressive forehead, so I get extra product in my creases. So I just basically go over with the naked side of the brush of the sponge, and I'm just hopping it around. So then I get a nice simple base. That is quick and painless foundation. Now you can stop there. You don't have to powder. I like to have a little bit more of a matte face. So I just sort of lock everything in place with a little bit of translucent powder. I'm actually using a combination of translucent powder and our botanical pressed powder. The pressed powder has a little light color to it. Here, I'll show you. I'm like, dunk. So I'm using this guy and then the white one, which is just a translucent powder. And I kind of just mix them together on my brush, and then I just sort of swirl it around really quick. This just sort of takes the shine off my face. I had many years of super oily teenage skin, so I can't stand really shiny skin on myself. I would much prefer it to be matte. That's my personal preference. But that's foundation, quick and painless. I'm gonna go in with our fabulous brow gel. This brow gel is like a mascara, but it's made for eyebrows. It's waterproof, so you can go swimming with it on and you won't lose your eyebrows. Some people like to do that. I haven't gone swimming in a long time, so it doesn't matter to me either way. And see how that just sort of fills out my brow really quickly, really easily. It's not a super, tech savvy product. You basically just brush it through the hairs. I'm not going down to the skin. I'm just hitting the hairs. Almost like if you were to put mascara on your eyebrows, basically. Now, I don't know if you could see, I can see a little hole. I have a space in my eyebrow where in grade 11 I got hit in the face with a Frisbee. And so I do go down to the skin in that one spot because it killed the hair follicle, and I actually don't have hairs that grow there. And then if you get a little crazy and you go out of lines, just wipe it away with your fingers. So it has a little bit of working time. You can go in with a pencil if you want more defined brows. That's how I like to do my brows. Just really quick and simple. I have really dramatic brows to start with. Next, I'm going to go in with Possible, which is the lighter pink on the palette here. You can tell that it's my favorite. I love to use this one. And I just load up my brush, and then I tap off a lot of it. And then I kind of do, someone told me that it was like cheek contouring with blush. I'm like, sure, okay. I don't contour my face. I don't feel like I have need for that. I'm not being photographed today. And basically I just throw it down, and then I grab my big brush and I blend it out. Just so I get that nice, soft, flushed blush. And you can stop there. You don't even have to do eyes if you don't want to. I'm going to keep going because I love eyes. I'm going to go in, I'm going to do a really simple, anybody can do it eye today with 2 colors. So I'm going to use this champagne, it's like a champagne color. It's number 01. Sweet Dreams. I always can remember it because it's my favorite and rhythmic song. Sweet dreams all made of these. Anyways, I'll stop singing. And basically what I do is I take this one shade and I go about 40% of my eye. So basically where the pupil is, that's where I stop. So it's little under 50% of my eye. So like 45% of my eye. So basically when I'm looking in the mirror, I'm going to stop where my pupil is. I hope that makes sense. Next, I'm going to go in with a little squirrel tail brush. I'll put them here so you can see them. And I'm going to go in with number, I think it's 47. Oh, I was close. Number 46, which is this really pretty maroony, plummy, not brown. I can see my friend Kelly's on, and she's like, I don't like brown. And so I load my brush, tap off the excess, and then I'm just going to go in and I kind of load it where I want the majority of the color, which is the outer corner. Do the same thing on the other side. Tap, tap, tap. If you notice, I'm tapping it in place. I'm not sweeping it or brushing it in place. I'm tapping it in place. Sometimes you can get a little bit of fallout. That's why I always say tap off the excess. And then I'm going to take the most tech piece of tissue I have in my bathroom, and I'm just going to wipe off any excess. If you have another brush, the exact same one, you can just do that, use that. But this one has a little bit of product still in it, so I just don't want that much product. And then I'm just going to sweep and kind of blend it. And I'm going to keep it kind of all focused in the outer corner of my eye with a little bit of it is going to go across the crease. And I don't want to have too much on my hood because I have a hooded lid. And if you have too much product on the hood, it brings it down. I want to bring my eyes up. I don't want to bring it down. But I like a little bit of product on the hood. Not too much though. I try to kind of keep it off there. And then I just take my finger and I kind of tie it up with my finger. Really simple. Like you can totally touch your face. I did a video once where someone was like, ew, you touched your face. I'm like, it's my face. I'm allowed to. I'm going to go back in with this little more Sweet Dreams just on like the bulbous part of my eye. And I'm just bringing it across, sort of blending it into that color a little bit more. And then I'm just gonna go back in and sweep it a little bit. It's all about blending. Quick, right? Super simple, 2 colors. Now, you could go in with 7 colors and do multiple colors. You can go on the bottom. You can do whatever you want. Maybe I will go on the bottom. I'll go on the bottom with just a little, this is just a half dome brush, a little tiny bit of the same product color that I use on the outer corner. I like to do this as opposed to doing liner on the bottom. It's a little softer. I'm 41. I want to keep my eyes soft and fresh and ready for the day. Okay. Next, I'm going to go in with some liner and then mascara, and boom, we're done. Hopefully I'm going to try to keep this under 15 minutes. I don't like long lives because nobody has time for that. Okay. So how I do my liner is I hold my liner kind of sideways and I kind of just sort of block in where I want it to go. I don't go any further than where the color part of my eye starts. So where the iris starts, I stop there. That's as far over as I want to go. And then what I do, that not everybody does, is I go heavier on the outer corner. So, and I just moosh that. So I'm just gonna, it's live, you know, we want to have realism. And then just fill it in. I don't wing it because that doesn't work. I don't like to wing it. That's not what I do. But I like the way that when you make it a little heavier on the outer corner, how it gives you the illusion of an eye lift. Do you see how my eye, my right eye, I don't think because I'm backwards, how my right eye, it looks like it's higher up. Like notice on this side, it almost turns down. This side, it goes up. And it's an illusion. All I've done is I've taken that liner and I've made it thicker on the outer corner. So we'll go in on this side. And liner is just practice. I like to hold it sort of sideways, and I'm just holding my hair back. I'm not stretching my face out. I'm just gonna blend that with my finger. I'm also kind of blind, so there you go. And see how that totally just brought my eyes up? And then one thing I do that I don't do on clients, but I do on my own face, I only do mascara on the outer corner of my eyelashes. So I only put mascara over here. That's it. And if I'm going to wear lashes, then yes, I'll put mascara all the way across. But I basically, and I've always done this, I don't know why, it's just my thing. I basically, if I'm wearing liner, I've got it on. I might go as far over as my liner, but I basically just do it on the outer corners of my eyes. And I kind of do that back and forth shimmy, and then I take like the tip of it and kind of hit those ends. I don't like clumpy mascara. I like really defined lashes. I don't like clump. Clump bothers me a lot. And I do the fish face where you hold your eye open really big. I'm just shocked I haven't poked myself in the eye this morning because that's what I usually do. I don't do mascara on the bottom. That's my thing. You can do it if you want to. And then I'm just going to throw gloss on. And I like to start with product in the middle. I'm using the doe foot applicator because this one is just gloss. If I was doing lipstick, I would have used a brush. And that, my friends, is my quick face, my morning face. If you would like to do a personalized lesson, message me. I offer those. I even have some specials going on for the month of October. So give me a shout. I've got lessons that are makeup free, which means that they don't come with anything. And then I have products that come with makeup as well. So if you're interested in anything, all of the products I use are Limelife by Elcode. I'm going to drop my link below. And if you have any shopping questions, or if you have makeup questions, or if you have skincare questions, feel free to ask me. I am an open book of wealth of knowledge. I like to share my knowledge with people, and I am always looking to make people have makeup confidence. Anyways, I hope everyone has a beautiful day. Happy Wednesday!